Bard in Blue here, with another moment of poetry. Recently, I came through a very painful time with one of my friends. Someone that I regarded as one of my closest friends. And at the end of last year, something was done that I just totally did not expect. It kind of came from out of left field and threw me for a loop. But recently, a few days ago, this friend and I had a very nice talk, and I think things are kind of patched up on a let's see how things go kind of basis. That reminded me that a few years ago, a friend of mine, Jenrose wrote a song called "Childhood Scars," and after listening to that song, I wrote this poem called "The Scar That's Not What We Are." The story is all too common. As we grow up, something happens for reasons that we do not understand. Someone leaves, or hurtful words are said, or hurtful deeds are done, and our hearts feel marked by painful burning brand. It is said these brandings leave childhood scars that no one can visibly see, and almost everybody has some, at least to some degree. We may feel that they leave us ugly at the surface. We may think that they penetrate to our core. And though we may be forever changed, time can heal, and we won't always be so sore. The slightest word or action may sometimes open wounds in ways that others do not understand. But it's important to remember that the ways we react are still under our command. When finally our scars are brushed and we are exposed, what do we do then? We could just push away and hurt, or invite someone in, remembering an intimate innocence we haven't known in who knows when. An anchor to remind us to refocus our attention to this moment, to remind us that the past is no longer real and therefore cannot fester and foment. Revelation of the scars may cause some to shrink away from the sight, but the scars cannot be seen for what they are until they are brought out into the light. While there may be many who undoubtedly will turn away, some can still see divine aspect behind imperfect human face. With these true friends and lovers, we can heal by building trust in sentimental, sacred space. Indeed, sometimes things happen and we need to push away and withdraw for a little while. But it's also important to remember that we do have friends, we do have family members, and sometimes the best thing to do when we have an issue with one of them is to just go ahead and communicate it compassionately. And of course, sometimes we don't always have the words to do that, but when we do, it's best to go ahead and start a conversation and discuss what happened and why. And usually, when that does happen, the process of healing can begin. So, thank you for listening to that. And, well, as you know, links below. Like or subscribe, and comment. maybe begin a conversation here. But anyway, thank you for stopping by, watching, listening. So much gratitude, as always.